welcome to All Over the Shop. And if you've been paying attention to the show, you'll have learned that vets can quite legally treat humans. So we're in safe hands this morning with TV vet Mark Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, safe, that is, until he gets those long rubber gloves on. With Mark, Ricky Tomlinson, a fine actor who shares the screen with Robbie Coltrane. No mean feat. Will you welcome both Ricky and Mark Evans, ladies and gentlemen? Over in haberdashery, Howard Stableford, presenter of BBC One's Tomorrow's World, the show renowned for predicting the future. But then so's Mystic Meg. Next to him is Katie Puckrik, a sassy young lady who broadcasts on Radio 1 and once shared her nightie with the nation in Pyjama Party. Katie Puckrik and Howard Stableford. First, our rights, or perhaps even our wrongs. This is the round where we're laughing and learning. Of course, if I'd done less laughing and more learning, I might have been presenting Newsnight. But then again, Jeremy Paxman couldn't tell you the price of a Yakult yoghurt, could he? Sorry! Ricky and Mark, time to go shopping.
Hello, there's a pair of shoes in the window.
Yes, that's right, we do that because it's a shoe shop.
They're a black lace-up, $15.99.
Are they?
Yes. Can I try them on?
On your feet?
Yes.
All right, why not?
Sorry, the black ones, they're a flat lace-up.
Beg pardon?
Well, those aren't flat.
Flatter now.
I've never seen that.
Oh, brilliant. So, Ricky and Mark, if you see something for sale in a shop window, is the shop obliged to sell it to you, even if it means disturbing the display in the window? Do they have to sell it to you if it's on show in the window?
Well, they've got to. What's the point in putting it in the window? Where do you get your clothes?
If they don't sell it to you in Liverpool, you just put a brick through the window. Oh, what are you joking?
Oh, is that what I mean by window shopping?
Absolutely. And who cares about the price?
Not many people buy windows now. No, I wouldn't think you'd have to sell it if it's just because...
You've probably done more shopping than me. No, I'm convinced.
In fact, Ricky's right, so you're right to be convinced.
Hey, top blow!
They don't have to sell you anything at all.
I knew you were right.
Offering something for sale isn't binding on a shop, and anything can be withdrawn from a sale right up until the point when you make an agreement. So why they bother to open at all, I do not know. Staying with Ricky and Mark, if a heel falls off your shoes, Ricky, your stilettos or your slingbacks, after a couple of days, is the shop obliged to exchange them, repair them, give you a full refund, or give you a credit note? Which of those four options for the two of you now?
Can't you do what you want? You basically go back and you just...
I've never had any trouble with my stilettos, so it's...
Have you not?
No.
What are you actually entitled to? What number you choose
you're entitled to anything. You're entitled to get your money back, or money back is what you're entitled to, and then you can choose to do anything else you want to. But you've got to get your money back, haven't you? Otherwise, you will throw a brick through their window.
OK, go on, I'll go along with this.
Well, you're right again. Under the Sale of Goods Act, you are entitled... You ought to be worried. You are entitled to a full refund if the goods are not fit for the purpose. If you do accept a repair, beware, because you may not then be able to reject the goods later and get your refund.
Absolutely.
And never accept a credit note if the goods are faulty. That's 4 points out of a possible 4. Hello, Howard and Katie.
Hello.
Here's a man for the two of you in a sorry state.
Hello, Jagger.
Hello, Ronnie.
How's it going?
Not bad, you know. Did you bring the snail? How's June? I said, how's June? She hasn't been to see me for months, you know.
She's all right.
I'm sorry, mate. It's just this place, you know, it really gets to you. All the routine and the uniforms. Constant abuse.
Come on. You've had more than enough time.
Yeah, all right. I've got to go now.
Thanks for coming, mate.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, OK. Keep smiling. And...
Yeah?
I better have a book of first-class stamps.
Oh, yeah.
According to the Post Office Charter, what is the longest you should wait to be served in a post office?
I thought they didn't even care. You enter the portals of the post office and you're on your own, bud.
By the time you got to the front of the queue, the price of the stamps have gone up anyway. So then you have to go to the back because you haven't brought enough change with you. And the whole thing, you spend your whole life...
So we're talking minutes, hours, days, months,
I think
years?
that they probably, maybe they cover themselves by a week, you know, a week.
Oh, surely they can't expect you to queue for longer than half an hour.
half an hour. Well, I don't know.
Huh?
15?
15?
15?
No, this isn't the prices, right? What are you going to say? 15 minutes, half an hour?
Let's just say
15! We're down to 15!
It's far too long. According to the charter, 5 minutes is the maximum. You should wait just 300 seconds. Just think about that for a moment. And despite their reputation, despite what Howard and Katie are saying, they reckon that 95% of us are served within 5 minutes.
Does that mean that we can demand to be whisked through? Ahead in front of the queue? I've got my copy of the charter here. I demand to be served.
Well, at least you know your rights now, the two of you. And
Yes.
staying with the two of you, if you address a letter with the right name, but the wrong house number, right name, wrong house number, can you expect a postie to use a bit of initiative and deliver the letter to the right person if it's his regular round?
Yeah, they've got to be able to use their initiative, haven't they?
I don't know. Yeah.
And they do.
No.
I think they...
No. They would, in fact, it's a man and a woman's life in the post office. They would be breaking the law to use their initiative.
I'm going to report them.
To the post office charter people.
Yes.
They have to deliver letters to the address on the envelope, even if they know it's wrong. If you're unsure about someone's house number, therefore, just leave the number out or put a great big question mark by it. So out of a possible 4...
We've got...
Naught. So you're in second place out of a field of 2, which means Ricky and Mark are well in the lead with 4 points. Is all about your ability to sort out the good from the bad and even the ugly. You know the kind of thing. You're expecting Gina Davis and you get Sharon Davis. Real or fake?
Oh my God!
What do you think?
My God!
Ricky and Mark, have a look at this. Now, I would call it a hubcap. Apparently it's a nave trim. I know you don't see many of these in Liverpool, Ricky. Have a look and tell me whether you think it's real or fake. Is it a Ford or a forgery? If it's real, it only sets you back...
It says Ford.
Ford or a forgery.
Oh, right, get it. It's a joke.
Unless you're driving a forgery.
This is not very well done, this, is it?
I've never seen many of them.
Ford isn't Ford. Hang on, no, Ford. This bit's blue. This bit's blue on a real one, isn't it? Ford
I
blue?
think you've cracked it.
Isn't it?
He's cracked it.
I think he's cracked it.
He's cracked it. Don't crack it, he might have to go back.
We're going for forgery.
I think we're
it's
going for
fake?
forgery because of the blue bit.
It
No,
is
it's
a
not blue.
fake, although as we see from the real one, you've got the right answer from the wrong conclusion. There is no blue bit on the real one. This is much shinier. There's no trademark or anything on the back there. And it just feel a bit tackier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, moving swiftly along now.
We got the
There
points.
goes your entire set.
Here's some luxury luggage for you, Katie, and you, Howard. Now, is it a genuine Louis Vuitton Noe bag costing £350, or is it a fake setting you back a £5? What do you reckon?
Okay, well, the thing about these pricey luxury goods...
Let's put it under the tinsel.
Don't do that. Is that they have loads and loads of logo stuff all over the place. Like, it's stamped on... Look, it is stamped on
Katie's having a
there.
good look at the logos.
Look, it says down here, made in France. That's a good clue. And I'm now rather
right.
regretting stretching this out.
Sorry, LV.
I'll put this back.
Yes.
I think it's real.
I think it's real.
Give it back to me. You're right. It is real. It's got the nice embossed little eye holes there. It's very well stitched. There's canvas on the inside, and this one's got an interesting feature: an 8-foot-long strap on it. So 2 points for that. And that's the end of that round. If we look at the scores, well, you're fighting back, Howard and Katie. You've now got 2 points, which means there was 6 points. Ricky and Mark are in the lead. Ricky and Mark, what are the memories of your youth? Do you fondly recall Saturday morning pictures for a tenner? Or, Ricky, is it Saturday night raves for a tenner? Either way, here are 3 70s luxuries for you both to value. A Steinway Model M mahogany piano in 1972. The hire of the executive jet for 4 people one way from Gatwick to New York in 1971. And an 18-carat gold Rolex Oyster perpetual day-date watch in 1975. The 3 prices are £1,805, £2,261 and £2,835. Remember, we're talking the early 70s when you could buy a car for that amount of money. But which price goes with which product? 2 points for everyone you get right. It's a high-scoring round.
I think it's obscene to pay that much money for a watch.
Well, we don't know how much money
So how much would you pay
But it
for
doesn't
it?
matter. The cheapest is 1,800 quid.
How much would you pay in
1,800 quid in
1975?
Liverpool. You can buy a footballer.
Team, you buy the whole team.
Well, a team, yeah.
I think the Rolex, they're very expensive, aren't they?
They are now.
What's yours? Tesco's or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You see, that's going to be very expensive. I think you're going to put... What do you reckon?
go for this.
I think 1805 on that one.
Okay,
This is going to cost a fortune, wasn't it? I mean, who had to go on one of those in the 70s?
I don't know.
You hired
in your dreams.
for 4 people, one way.
Do you think that way or the other way around?
No, I think that way.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're starting to get argumentative now.
Yeah.
And he's not blinking, that's a bad sign, Mark. Leave it, don't walk away from him, it's not worth it.
Okay.
You've got your prices. You said that the Steinway Model M mahogany piano was £2,835. In fact, it was £2,261. The Executive Jet was the most expensive one there. That would have cost you in 1971 to hire for a one-way trip. £2,835. But you are right about your Rolex. That would have been £1,805. You've got 2 out of a possible 6. Well done. And Katie. If you get these all right, you get your 6 points. You're right back in the game. 3 classic pieces of celebrity clothing sold at auction in the last few years for the 2 of you. Madonna's pink lycra corset, designed by Jean-Paul Gaultier. It was sold in May 1994. Jimi Hendrix's orange floral velvet jacket, sold by Bonhams in August 1984. And Marilyn Monroe's pink bustier, as worn in the beach scene of Some Like It Hot, and sold in 1996. 3 celebrity products, 3 prices. £2,645, £12,100, and an unbelievable £26,450. Which price belongs to which? 2 points for each one you get right.